What is going on, guys? Madden 24. This time we are playing the PlayStation 4 version. Okay, we're taking a look at it. We're gonna be making some comparisons. Now, obviously, no, the two games are not the same. You know, there's a big difference from one game to the other one. I think these are the preseason games that just happened. I'll make up my own game. Okay, so last time I was Buffalo when I played the PS. You know what? Just for the sake of the comparison, I'm gonna use the same teams because I was Buffalo versus I was no. You know what? Let's see here. I'll play against the Cowboys this time. And I'll be... Should I be Patrick Mahomes? No. I'm not going to be... I'll be the Eagles. I'll be the Eagles. So, as you can see, we're going to play on all Madden. You know, I judge the game based on all Madden difficulty. To me, that does make sense. I don't know how many people would agree. But the gameplay, to me... I always judge it based on all Madden. That's how I determine how the gameplay is. And, you know, based on the artificial intelligence. Because I believe I'm judging the AI. And I think all Madden gives you the highest level of AI. Or at least it's supposed to. But here we go. We are playing the PlayStation 4 version. This one does not have the pass meter on it. So, you know, we'll see what happens. And my biggest thing is I want to see if the players look a little bit better than they did in Madden 23 for the PlayStation 4, because there was some issues with the way they looked on there. Yeah, this is... I just got done playing the PS5 version. And there is a significantly big difference. I can tell you that right now. In the way they move and stuff like that.
The runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
And we already knew that Hurts was a good quarterback, but last year he moved to elite status.
Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna run that dagger. Oh yeah, looks a lot different, man. I'm so used to that pass meter now. I was looking for it, but the pass meter isn't there in this version.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just
look at that.
From there because the confidence.
That was nice, wasn't it? So he didn't get it. He didn't get it. Come on.
They're going to try and air it out.
What do you mean he didn't get it?
Just play number 3 here on the open.
I thought he had that, man. Come on, man. Let's take a look here. Nah, he didn't have it. He didn't have 2 feet in. He had 1 foot in.
Drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's incomplete. The contact there.
Man, this one plays way different.
And it brings up 4th down.
And I mean, they always have. I mean, it's nothing surprising. All the PS5 and PS4 versions do play very different, so I'm not gonna act like it's some big shocker. But
it's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So the Cowboys ready to go on offense for the first time, and it is their now 30-year-old quarterback, Dak Prescott, who leads the way.
Prescott has some things to clean up from last season, leading the NFL with 15 interceptions in only 12 games played. But we can't overlook the good. 23 touchdowns and an 8-4 record as a starter as he led the Cowboys to consecutive postseasons for the first time since 2007.
It's like the bullet plays. I don't like this lighting, first of all. That kind of bothers me, but the bullets in this move way faster in the PS4 version.
Reading the pressure that was brought, they both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route, and the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
17's Mike 17. Get ready.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Ah!
And that's caught inside the 30.
You see stuff like that more often in the PS4 version, with guys just separating themselves and just burning the defense.
55 yards.
You see a lot of that, but I personally see that a lot more in the PS4 versions usually. That goes for user and CPU both. I mean, you get that separation and you just burn the defender pretty much.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play.
I'm basically judging this game based on their effort. Like, did they put anything into this or did they just copy and paste? I feel like the players look a little bit better. Well, I don't know. Maybe not, you know. But I know the linemen looked crazy in Madden 23 for the PlayStation 4. The linemen just looked absolutely crazy. They looked like they didn't look right at all, man. I'll tell you that right now. I don't like this lighting, man. It seems like it's too dim or something.
That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay.
I would have never done that if it was playing the PS5 version. I wouldn't have ran that phone outside. He would never made it.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down. 18
Oh, I thought they were going to say we didn't catch it. I was like, what? Incomplete.
I don't care who you put on him.
Are you serious?
It's gonna be a handful in one-on-one
But no, that was definitely a
Right
completion.
now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st and 10.
Oh, he's open. No, he's not. Ah, I thought he was going to be open. Let's see, 1 second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially.
Oh my gosh, what am I doing, man?
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Man, this lighting is not good, man.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a
Yeah, those plays work a lot better
pickup of 38.
in the PS4 version. It would have been a lot harder in the PS5 version to make that work. But
suddenly, not so long anymore. 1 big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
that man coverage on that 9 route, that's usually a good play on the PS4 version. They play a lot of zone too, but
So the big play means just like that.
I'm wondering if I'm kind of judging this game based on the AI also.
Hurts. This is complete to Watkins on the slant.
Because there's, even if you're using a different engine and different animations, I mean, I think that the in-game animations are the same, are different for sure.
Because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch.
I don't know if that looks like Dak Prescott, man. I'm talking about the face. I'm just not sure if that looks like him.
Not quite a 1st and goal just yet.
I'm gonna go ahead and run it here since Dallas scored on us.
Inside handoff, Penny.
I blew that one. I had a holder I missed.
At the 5-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
I kind of want to run this in.
Here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time
I definitely want to run this in. See if that opportunity's there.
Often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game, and sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive.
He didn't make it.
Something here in the second one.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed.
Oh man, I want the audible.
From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And
oh, come on, man.
Giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Penny will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, on this one, man, on the PS4, it's definitely easier to put together drives and get in the end zone. But, you know, because you don't have that pass meter, you can do high, low passes, bullet passes, lob passes. I mean, you have to make the right decision on that, but there's no like meter that determines how accurate your throw is. They just kind of judge it based on the you know, the attributes of the players. And you can play the PS5 version like that. You know, maybe for some people they might want to play it like that. I don't know. But it's not cool when you have a wide open receiver in an easy situation and you just mess up on the pass meter. Sometimes they'll still make the catch though. Depending on how open they are and the attributes of the players, they can still come up with pretty good catches. But you know, in this one you don't have that. If you're open and you throw it to him, you're pretty much gonna get a completion. I mean, there's no meter to worry about.
The other side just score, but remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field?
I don't know if this is different than Madden 23. I mean, I don't know that I see anything different that stands out. I mean, you know, I just don't see anything. You know, I don't know. I feel like the linemen look a little bit better because the linemen in Madden 23, I did a video on that when it came out. Let's zoom in here. The linemen just looked absolutely crazy in Madden 23. Some of their body builds, like they had enormously wide arms and small heads. I mean, they looked crazy. They look better in this. I feel like they do anyway. Yeah, I feel like they did something with the linemen because, man, they looked crazy. They look better, I think. But I will tell you, man, I don't like this lighting, man.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
I mean, this one, compared to the PS5 version, it's kind of like just basically straightforward. If your guy's wide open, you just throw it to him, he catches it. There's not too many, all the technicalities. You throw it in tight coverage, something like that might happen.
That's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football.
It's just a matter of looking for that open receiver, basically.
Getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends.
And the bullet passes are a lot faster in this too.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. They're looking for Lamb.
That was not no interception, man. I'll take it. But I think that ball touched the ground. Was he moonwalking?
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago.
They should show a replay. They better show a replay. They're not going to show a replay? Let me see. I don't think he had it, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is my user, so... I mean, I didn't user controlling, but this is my... Let's see. Yeah, there was a slight bit of a morph there. Not really. Let me see. Did that ball touch the ground? You would think they would challenge that. Oh, I don't think that was a real pick. I think the ball might have touched the ground. I mean, it was clean, I think, but it was very close. It looked like it could have been challenged, but whatever. We got the ball. It's not going to matter.
Of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This to Arnold on the short pass.
Those passes always work in PS4 versions.
Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Oh, some good blocking.
Even though it was complete.
Yeah, this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got.
Somebody already got Ezekiel Elliott's number.
And fans of pennies can certainly celebrate seeing that run because after 2021 breakout year, 2022 was cut short by injury. But there's one thing Philadelphia knows how to do. It's run the football.
Oh! Oh, my gosh. I shouldn't.
At the 31-yard line.
That was horrible.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They are in need.
Look at those mirrored animations, man. The PS4 version always has that.
On play action.
Oh, he fooled me with that. I thought they were going to hand that off.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think they changed really anything on here. Honestly think they just did a cut and paste for this game and just kind of like I don't think they changed much. We'll have to look at it and play some more games. But oh, a lot of interceptions in this one.
And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some.
What exactly is he doing?
And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Those pre-play animations by the defenders kind of irritate me when they're doing the same exact thing. I don't like that.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll hit Watkins on the
Those always work on the PS4 version. That's why I went to it.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Once you get that separation, you're pretty much going to burn them. You get you a decent. He just did this.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once
look at that, no pass meter. It makes a huge difference, man. You just throw it to him, straightforward. Just throw it to him. He'll catch it.
Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And this will be a touchback.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that really jumps out at me.
And now Dallas gets to take
it doesn't really feel different or anything than the Madden 23 for the PS4 version versus Madden 24. I don't.
But haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the
I mean, they probably changed something here or there, but there's nothing that's really like from a. I don't feel anything different. The PS5 version, it does feel different in some ways. This doesn't feel different. I mean, I don't know.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Jesus, man. What, he passed the line of scrimmage? Look how ridiculous that was. That was
Blankenship. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions.
Yeah, that was horrible. I think the AI is not very good in this too. That was pretty horrible. What was Dick Prescott? Let's take a look here. He was running, and then he just launched. Look at all that open. I thought he was past the line of scrimmage, was he? Oh no, he wasn't. The line of scrimmage is like where the 30 is. He was just okay. He was all right. I don't know why he threw at that guy with that defender right there. That was ridiculous. But I don't know. The AI is not too strong in this one. You can't expect it to be anyway. I mean, it's just not. You know, it's not going to be.
But first down, Hurts.
What?
And that is going to be incomplete as
he was wide open.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
I got to flip this. We need more room.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. Hurts,
as you can see, these completions are not hard.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Yeah, this is kind of just straightforward gameplay. You throw it to your wide open receiver, and he'll catch it. If he's not open,
sets up to throw it. He'll get this out wide to Penny. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Let's go ahead and see what I can do here.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
I was a little worried about that one. I thought that could have been picked too.
And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll take this up close to midfield. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes
see, those plays, the plays just work better in this one. I mean, they definitely give you an easier game.
It's a first down.
And we're running out of time here, man.
Throwing his Hurts.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a
see if we can't make something happen here.
Out a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw again on second down. Hurts fumbles it. The big fella.
Oh my goodness, man! Look at this. Look at the way he's running.
This is going to be brought back for a fumble.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think. Here
I know last year's Madden 23. Look at this dude, man. Madden 23 for the PlayStation 5. The interceptions were a little too heavy, but you see the way he was running. That animation looked kind of silly, but you know, and that's what you're gonna see on the PS4 version. You're gonna see like different running animations, things like that. It's not gonna look as good as the. So this looks like it's gonna be a game of turnovers. And this is only my first time playing, but it seems very turnover heavy. I don't even know why I'm even doing this. Why not, right? So like I said, this is gonna be the game. This is gonna be my gameplay video here. I'm only doing one half. I don't want to, you know. Look how fast he's running, man.
And he'll get this up past the 20.
The players move a lot faster in this one. I mean, they move pretty fast.
First down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with a
So that's going to be that. This is a game of turnovers. There's nothing that really jumps out at me as being different, really. It doesn't feel better. It doesn't feel worse. The only difference I'm seeing is like some of the player bodies, like the builds, like the linemen, do look a little bit better. They don't look crazy like they did for Madden 23, but there's nothing really jumping out at me. I'm going to look at the franchise mode in both PS4 and 5, and we're going to take a look at what we got there.
But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull